Hello, and thank you for stopping by the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. I am Thomas Metal 75. This is your Massachusetts Beer Review, and today I'm doing one, as you can tell from the title, a Shock Top branded beverage from Anheuser-Busch. They are located at the Anheuser-Busch headquarters in St. Louis, Missouri. I assume you all know that. This is their Shock Top Lemon Shandy, specially crafted for the season. And a while back, I've done a beer review show called the Shandy Showdown. It had a Sam Adams Radler and a Leinenkugel Shandy. And then the next review I did was of the Narragansett Lagers Dell Lemonade Shandy. And now I bring you this one. It is 4.2% alcohol by volume, Belgian-style wheat beer brewed with spices and a natural lemonade flavor added. So that's kind of interesting. Shandies aren't really typically my kind of a beer style. Oh, the Shock Top website tells you about the beer flavors, so I'm going to save that. Tapintoyourbeer.com, which is an InBev website to find out about your beers. They say brewed with 2-row and 6-row malted barley and 5 types of hops. This Belgian-style wheat ale is then combined with citrus peels, coriander, natural lemonade flavor, and a hint of sugar for a subtle sweetness. On draft, it's got different ingredients than the packaged version for some reason. So the packaged version has water, barley malt, corn and or rice, wheat malt, hops, hop extract, yeast, orange peel, lemon peel, lime peel, coriander, sucrose, citric acid, natural flavor. Caution, contains wheat. And Beer Advocate gives this beer a 67 out of 102 reviews. So not a good review by any standards or, stretch of the imagination. And for the beer glass today, I have my Anheuser-Busch taster glass from the brewery at the bottom. It's got an etching with the Anheuser-Busch letter A and their eagle. And that had a big pop. It is a twist top. It's got a sun on it. Okay. This is an 11-ounce taster glass, so the whole bottle did not fit in there, especially with the head. But as you can tell, pale straw yellow color with a little bit of haze. The etching creates fantastic carbonation. I don't know if you can hear it. There's a popping and a fizzing that goes on for days. And there's the sun, right, yeah, in my basement. Let's get a smell test of the Shock Top Lemon Shandy. Yes, lemon shandy. Very sweet, very lemony notes. There's a lot of citrus fruit notes. Yeah, grainy, sweet citrus notes. A little bit of that coriander spice is definitely coming through. Very lemony and citrusy, very that tart lemonade smell. And if I'm going to pull anything else out of that beer to tell it to you, then I'm lying. So that's exactly those flavor notes. Those are the aromas of the beer. So let's try this shandy. Cheers out there. If you like the taste of lemonade and lemon juice, you're going to love this beer. It's got a large lemon tart lemonade flavor, very tart. Pretty sweet, on the verge of cloying, but not too sweet that it's undrinkable. It's got some graininess to it, definitely. It has that adjunct Anheuser-Busch lager kind of a flavor. It's got that yeasty kind of a thing that an Anheuser-Busch product has. It's kind of hard to describe that, but if you've had Bud Light and Budweiser and Busch and a natural line of beers, then you can get what I'm putting down. I'd say it's on the high side of light, very carbonated. High side of light for the drink, for the mouthfeel, I should say. Tremendously crisp. Finishes rather sweet, and as a shandy beer in the United States should be, is extremely, extremely refreshing. Now, I understand it is, and it just pop and fizz. Now, I understand that this is a beer, and it's supposed to be a beer. It's not a malternative, so I can't really give it high marks as a beer. I would probably, it's not undrinkable, so I can't give it an F. I would probably say it's in the D to D plus range. I mean, as a beverage overall, I would still probably give it a average C rating. As a beverage, it gets a C. And as a beer, it gets a D to a D plus. It's just not a, it doesn't taste like beer. It doesn't remind me of a beer. The closest thing that it does is it has a little bit of a coriander wheat beer element to it, very light on those two notes. And it's got the graininess you would expect from an adjunct style macro produced type of a beverage in the United States of America. Very lemony, very, very lemony. Did I mention lemony? Very tart. Did I mention tartness? Yep. So if you like an overly sweet, overly tart, extremely lemony kind of a lemonade, this is for you. If you don't like beers, you're more of a wine mixed cocktail drinker, you like the Bud Light Limerita stuff, you probably would like this. I know personally one of the people that lives at my house, my mother, prefers Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy over this Shock Top Lemon Shandy any day of the week. And I can't disagree with that statement, although I like in the North Coast region of the United States, probably even into Florida a little bit, the Dell's Narragansett Shandy is the best that I've had. And in Germany, they call the Shandy style Radlers, based after the bicycle racers called Radlers. The person, I don't remember her name, that developed the Radler beer was looking to create a light, refreshing beer style kind of a cocktail for the Radlers that would race the bicycles by her house, and she offered, lemonade style drink with a lager mix into it. So, I mean, it's got that kind of an element to it. It's not a very great wheat beer. It doesn't have enough of the weedy, malty character. It's got little to no malt at all. So, D plus as a beer and a C as a beverage. I wouldn't spend my money on it. I'm glad I have one or two more bottles left. So I would avoid this Shandy and do Leinenkugel or Dell's Lemonade Shandy if must be. And I know there's a grapefruit Radler from Stiegel from Germany. I've been meaning to try that, although I don't really like this style. So maybe I'll get to it, maybe I won't. Anyways, a D beer, it's not very good as a beer. So until next time, keep chasing better beers. Cheers. I will see you soon.